Hey guys, how are you today? So, poor little Serenity McKinney has been found deceased. I really hate to hear that, and I hope that there is going to be some sort of justice for this baby. We do know that Catherine McKinney and Dakota Hill has been arrested and is being extradited back to Kentucky for this crime. The details are real slow coming out. We do know that the baby is with the medical examiner at this point. We don't know how long she's been deceased. We don't know if this is a full body recovery or if it is just skeletal remains at this point. With a 4-year-old baby, a body can start deteriorating within 5 to 6 days with a baby that young, and it's really sad. This is just awful. I mean, just justice for Serenity. And, you know, this is really becoming... They arrested them for, I think, like unauthorized disposal of a corpse and murder. And this has become some sort of sickness across the United States with parents. This unauthorized disposal of a corpse. They just think that they can just dump these kids anywhere, just anywhere that they want to or something. And this has got like Harmony Montgomery written all over it too. I'm afraid that her case is going to unfold just like this. Hey hon, how are you? I don't know what is going on with society today where you can just abuse the corpse of a baby and you can just dispose of a corpse of a baby. And in your mind, that is okay. That is all right. Because it's not. It's not okay and it's not acceptable. And I hope that they make such an example out of these two that it actually is just hilarious and funny. We don't know how long this baby has actually been gone. I think her dad said that he had a phone call with her like 8 months ago. And that was actually the last time anybody had actual contact with her. It was 22 degrees last night here, about midnight. And then at 7 o'clock this morning, it started warming up and it's almost 57 degrees. So it turned out quite nice here. I don't know what's going on with this crazy weather. But, they fled the state. And they put some kind of crazy charges out for them. And they've not even said exactly where or how they found the baby yet. We're still waiting on those details to come in slowly but surely. In the next few days, I suspect that we're going to find out a lot. But it is not acceptable to keep dumping these kids. When I heard that they had found her, I mean, I had to just sit and cry for a minute before I could even come alive. Because just by looking at her pictures, it looked like she had a difficult time at it to begin with. You know? That life had not been exactly fair to her. Are you about done, Cookie? You ready to come in? Come on, oh girl. Come on, oh girl. Let me get my baby dog in. Come on. One more step. Ugh. Still nice and warm in the house, though. I just don't know what else to say about it. It is just really unacceptable. And it's unacceptable that it's become acceptable in society for people to dump these kids out like that, you know? That's the most... I guess that's the worst part of it. Is knowing that they just dumped her somewhere. And chances are, like I said, that's the way they're going to find Summer, and that's the way they're going to find Harmony. And that's terrible. So, what has everybody else been up to today? Has there been any other kind of good news or bad news or... There's something else that I was kind of wanting to talk about too, that I was putting together. I don't know, but I certainly hope that they do. There was something I was kind of putting together before I opened YouTube and seen the news. And that's the last 7 years in East Tennessee. A&E and reality TV shows have been in and out of that area quite consistently. There was a A&E special done on one of the Lawson family members just a few months ago in Rogersville about a guy that was strung out on drugs that killed his wife. And he was caught on security cameras, and he has still not been brought to trial. And it's been more than a couple of years. And there is a swap shop there in Rogersville that a reality TV show is following. For a while, there was a reality TV show based on the Klan that they were following in and out of East Tennessee. But anyway, my point is I had heard back in the very beginning that the Wells may have very well been doing this for fame and attention. And then I started looking into these TV shows that has been going in and out of Rogersville. And that is very well, I found that to be very well true, that there has been a lot of reality TV shows going in and out of there. So it could be a possibility that some kind of scam is being pulled. I mean, they do have this big publicist, and also, people have questioned Jody Sue Brown. Hey, hon. A lot about what she heard, what her role could be, blah, blah, blah. We do know that her and Andy have extensive records in Hawkins and surrounding counties. We have pulled the records and we can prove this, right? But I cannot find any documentation on WJHL, no documentation on any TV channels, no documentation on the internet, no documentation on anything. And my question would be, is why? Why can we find drug busts on everybody else? Why can we find murders on everybody else? Why can we find all this bad stuff happening in Hawkins County? And we can pull up all these people that have committed crimes in that city or that town. But when we go to pull up documented crimes on certain people, it's like it's no public information other than what you get back on background checks. And what I mean by public information is nothing in the newspaper, nothing on the news, nothing on the internet. It's like it's all been wiped away. So is there a reason why Ronnie Lawson does not turn in their crimes to the news stations? Is there a reason why Ronnie Lawson does not turn in Jody Sue and Andy's crimes to the Rogersville Review or the Kingsport Times? Or what's the deal with that? So my question for today would be, hey, Hawkins County, Ronnie Lawson, what is your connection to Jody Sue Brown and to George Andrew Bernard, who has records of running trap houses in Hawkins County? But you do not turn in documentation on this to any public information people at all. And these are questions that you need to answer, because these are suspects in the disappearance of Summer Wells. If you, Ronnie Lawson, will cover their crimes up for possessing handguns and for running trap houses and for possessing heroin and Schedule I narcotics, What else are you willing to cover up for them, Ronnie Lawson? That is my question to you. And anybody in Hawkins County that can answer those questions for me, please email me. It's goddess.syn77@gmail.com. I would love to have those questions answered because that is in the best interest of Summerwell's case. If you will cover up for small Class C, Class B felonies, what are you willing to cover up for a Class A felony? And I'm just asking. But anyway, I'm running short of time today, guys, so I am going to cut it short. Gonna cut out of here. Y'all share this video. Anybody that you know that can answer these questions for me, pop it on them. See if they can answer these questions for me. And I will catch you guys later on the flip side, maybe later tonight, okay? Love y'all. See you later.